Hi, good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the first episode of Farming, Fixing, and Building. Today we're going to be doing a little farming, cleaning up the garden. A couple things I was going to show you here this morning is how we do some cultivating when we got some young plants. Probably a little hard to see, but we got some okra here. Planted it about a month ago. Really planted it too early, and we've had a unseasonably cold spring here in southeastern North Carolina. So it has not grown as quickly as what it normally does. A matter of fact, a lot of it didn't even come up, and I went back last week and I spot planted some, and you can see there's some that's coming up. What we want to do today is just cultivate some of these weeds on the edges. We're not going to be very aggressive, and I'll show you that in just a moment. I got a lot of weeds coming up here on the row edges. For those of you that might want to know what this is some pigweed, small pigweed, red root pigweed. Got some crabgrass coming up down here. Got some Florida parsley there. Some sickle pod growing here. Some people call these partridge peas. And then we got some Pennsylvania smartweed. A lot of people call those cut fingers. And of course we got some cucumber. So we got plenty of weeds out here. We're going to try to take care of those this morning. We're not going to get all of them. We're just going to try to hold them down with a light cultivation until we can get in here and be a little more aggressive. So our tool of choice today we got the farmall 140 set up here. Got some sweeps on the back that we'll use a little bit later on. And up front, you'll notice I've just got one piece on here. This is, I don't know the technical name of this, but we always call them scratchers. Basically just three tiny steel shanks, and they do a good job of not moving a lot of soil, but tearing up some of the weeds around the plant. Now, you'll notice that I've only got one of them hooked up. Most of the time, if you've watched many YouTube videos or anything like that, you've seen gardeners go out and they got their equipment set up to do the same thing on the right side as they do the left. Now, the reason why I've only got one set up is because these plants are really young, and they may not be exactly straight planted down the center of the row. So it's very difficult when you've got really small plants not to damage them if you're trying to get really close to them on both sides. So the easiest way I've found to eliminate that problem is to just use one side of the tractor and get as close to as you can on that one side. You can control it much better, and then turn around and do it again on the other side. Now, is that the best thing to do if you've got a lot to do? Probably not, but it works well when you've just got a small garden. We got 8 rows of okra here. We're going to do that here in just a minute. I'll try to get you some footage of doing that. And then we've got another garden kind of across the woods where we got some string beans and other things planted. Excuse me. Some butter beans and squash and cucumbers and that kind of thing. So we're gonna get the okra cultivated here, and then we're gonna head on over to the beans and squash and cucumbers and do some cultivating over there with the same setup. And then we'll come back and clean the middles out and give you a shot of that when it's all over. All right, we're gonna get up on the tractor here and give it a